Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan traveled to Brussels on Monday to discuss Syrian migrant issues with the European Union. One of the overriding questions is, will the ceasefire negotiated with Russia hold? Hello, I'm Anand Naidu and this is The Heat. Turkey is asking for help to deal with Syrian migrants. Around 4 million refugees now live in Turkey. President Erdogan has opened its border with Greece, but Greece is pushing back. Turkey has also reached a ceasefire deal with Russia after Syrian forces backed by Russians killed dozens of Turkish soldiers in an offensive to retake the last major area of opposition in Idlib. Despite the truce, the situation in Syria is far from resolved. CGTN's Micahl Bardavid reports.
Following the ceasefire agreement between Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and Russian President Vladimir Putin, it's been reported that Idlib has been mostly calm. Under the agreement, Turkey and Russia agreed to establish a security corridor along the M4 highway. The two countries are expected to start joint patrols on the M4 on March 15th. This agreement came following clashes between Turkish and Syrian government forces in Idlib. 59 Turkish soldiers were killed over the last month, while Turkey also retaliated and hit hundreds of Syrian targets. Meanwhile, Turkey is also dealing with a refugee crisis at the Greek border. Following Ankara's decision to open its gates to refugees who want to cross into Europe on February 28th, thousands have gathered at the buffer zone between Turkey's Pazarkule and Greece's Kastania borders this week, but are being blocked by Greek police. There have been clashes between refugees and security forces of both sides at the buffer zone. Hundreds of refugees and migrants also succeeded in crossing into the Greek islands, mostly to Lesbos, in the past week. However, on Saturday, Erdogan ordered Turkey's Coast Guard to prevent migrants from crossing the Aegean Sea due to its dangers. Erdogan was in Brussels on Monday, hoping to find a solution to the current refugee crisis with EU leaders. A challenging discussion, no doubt. I'm Micahl Bardavid for CGTN in Istanbul.